morning at Pittrace.
Morning, all yins. Did I say that right? All yins?
Looking forward to this, getting out here this week. Obviously a home track for me. Brian's been here a million times, but never on the fun part of the pavement.
It's gonna be an interesting day. We've got weather in play once again. Early session looks to be dry, so Dan's gonna crush it out there. Hopefully gain us some more positions. And we're gonna gamble, see how I do in the wet. If it does get wet,
I think we should do the opposite.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm worried that, I don't think we're not gonna not have sessions today,
right.
but I don't want to have another day like yesterday. So
right.
I think you go out there, definitely get it done on the dry.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, the rain would change it for me out here because I've got so many laps around here, and the Audi's so boring out here compared to the vet that rain would change that for me. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I think we should do it that way. We got drag racing later, but
we're not going to be drag
as
racing.
Brian said, it looks bleak.
They're going to
at best.
They're going to be getting
right
the rain
now.
Before us. It's like 11 o'clock, so that drag strip's never going to dry out.
Yeah.
Even if it stops raining, unless that sun comes out with some 50-mile-an-hour winds right down the strip. Poor Mitch isn't going to get through drag racing.
Yeah.
So that'll be the third year I've done one lap in a row.
Did they cancel
and
it?
We've never had drag racing.
Yeah. That's kind of all right though, because we're at the point of exhaustion. It's like zombified. I mean, the last 3 nights of, midnight or later, and then up at the hotel.
5:30.
5:30. Yeah, it's not much sleep.
Shorter transit today, 6 hours I think it is.
Yeah.
So that will be nice to be able to get there relatively thin. We might even actually be able to go somewhere and get a bite to eat before they close.
A drag race.
Right. Oh, there's not going to be a drag race. Let's just get
Think
that out
positively.
I'm positive there's not going to be a drag race. But maybe get maybe get a good meal. If not, then we get what we get. But this will be the last night of no good meals. This is the 2 remaining tracks, Pittrace and that other one.
Putnam
Park.
Yeah. It's kind of the sad part of the week. You think like, oh, there's tons of tracks. I'm pumped.
Peter Lear in the beautiful green GT4 Cayman. Leonardo.
So.
We're having fun. I mean, we're doing well. Mitch is just killing it, and it's really awesome that he's doing that well in his first one lap.
Yeah. He's gonna want to be out here.
Yeah.
right, so we are.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Headed to Indiana. Still in Ohio, getting probably our last fuel stop for the night. Do a little wrap up of today. Brian went first.
Yep.
Talk about your session and first time at Pittrace.
First time at Pittrace, ironically, but I've come in there for 18 years. But this is my first time on track there, and obviously first time on track. I really was quite afraid of the track, what it was going to be like and everything. It turned out not to be a nothing burger, but it was definitely not as intimidating as it could have been. Overdrove in some spots, overheated the tires a bit. It was gotten a little greasy, but it was a lot of fun. The car is a hoot, and it just does what you want it to. It's like driving a video game a bit, but it was a lot of fun. I finished 49th. My goal was top 50, and at one point I think it was like 42nd or something, and I got bumped back to 49th by the end of the session. And it was a dry session. It was nice, and then the rain kind of moved in right after I went. Not rain, but some drizzle. So the people behind me kind of got screwed a little bit, but not too bad.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, and unfortunately, I was hoping for the rain to kind of make things a little interesting, and especially once he came off the track, and we've been punishing left front tires all week with all the tracks we've been to, and we've kind of watched ours, and honestly, even this morning when I was doing tire pressures, I saw the outside of it, and it's like, we should rotate them, but I'm lazy, and
it bit us.
And it bit us. Yeah, he came off track, and it's got some uneasy kind of wear to it. We rotated them all around, put it back in the passenger rear for my session. So then I really was hoping for a wet session to kind of minimize the wear that we would have there. And it sprinkled, but honestly, I drove it like it was a dry session, and it drove like a dry session. The car never slid around. So other than some damp pavement, it was dry out there. I was even up on the curbs, and the car wasn't slippery at all. There was no puddles or anything left, so I could have went for more rain.
And this wasn't a unique situation. I mean, we have one competitor that actually corded both of his front tires, and as a result, now he had to go actually back the tire rack because they had the tires that he needed. And he's disqualified. He's allowed to finish, but all of the rest of his runs are just for exhibition. And whatever his points are, that's what his points are. But they finished up pretty high, so they're still probably going to finish pretty well. Another competitor was going to give him their tires, but they weren't able to because they actually got their car running. We had a couple cars go off today in the rain.
Yeah, we had the most carnage today. Yeah, for sure.
But it was definitely a fun day. I mean, overall, we had a good day.
It was fun.
Drag races, unfortunately, Mitch could not drive.
Yeah, I get canceled.
So once again, 2 out of 3 driving.
Yeah.
And we are standing 5th place in our class, 10 points from 4th, 10 points ahead of 6th. We are 38th, I believe, or 37th overall. It's a good spot to be in. I think we're still ahead of our number.
Yeah.
And if you can't hear it, there's livestock over there.
We're ahead of the Ferrari, so right there.
I keep looking around. There's a goat over that way.
I'm pretty happy with that. We didn't have any boost cut today, but I did get that drive system malfunction warning that came up again, so that's kind of pissing me off. But well, one more day.
Much shorter commute tonight. We stopped at a nice little place in Mansfield, Ohio, for a little like downtown bar and grill type of place. Got some wings.
Part of town.
Yeah, it wasn't that questionable. It was nice. It took us through the questionable part of town.
There we go.
But it was nice. So we got to sit down, eat dinner. We weren't eating in the car because we knew we weren't going to get in. Yeah, those guys had a beer. I didn't because I was driving. And so now we're still going to get in like at 10:30. So still way earlier than we normally have been getting in.
Yeah. We're getting 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
That's the highlight of my day.
Tomorrow's the last track day, last big points day. So we'll see who goes first, who goes second. It's going to be dry. It's going to be cool. It's going to be dry. And Putnam Park is a beautiful rolling course. Not a lot of places to really screw yourself up as far as damage. So,
should be an easy transit tomorrow night and a big party once we all get back to the hotel.
3-hour transit.
And we're at the point now where we all have one more chance to drive. So it'll be
Yep.
one and done, and enjoy the hell out of the rest of the trip.
big plug to our wives for letting us get out here and do this.
Very much so.
And we miss you girls. I mean, not collectively, but you know, we each miss our individual women and our puppies, and we can't wait to get home to them. While we're having a blast, right? You're having a blast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm having
So
a
as they go.
blast.
Yeah.
But we're having a blast, and while we're having fun, we can't wait to get home to our families and get back to normal life. Because this is a really, really crazy, stupid adventure.
It is.
But you all should be
It's
doing
very
this.
tiring, but if this was normal life,
I'd be okay
It's
with
okay.
it.
yeah, I'd be exhausted all
Yeah.
the time though.
As opposed to now, you're not now?
Right.
Okay. Thanks for watching. There's a little button somewhere in there, subscribe and like. Found it. And that's what all the YouTubers say. So just, we thank you for following along. We're having a lot of fun making these videos. It's not as silly as we probably expected them to be, but it's also been a little bit more trying. I think this year was a little bit more trying with the longer transits.
It was, and doing it all ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been by ourselves for the most part, except for the first couple days. So again, thank you, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you on the track.